are several characteristics that make a fit person a fit person. And in this video, I want to discuss 2 of these because you need to start embodying this in your journey if you want to successfully become that fit person. So that lean and toned person that you look up to, if you want to be them, then you need to start doing these things throughout your journey now. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. Something a lot of the coaches and mentors I've had have taught me to do is to start to model the characteristics of the people that you want to be like. It's also super powerful if you can surround yourself with those people in some capacity, whether that is online, just by following them, being in their energy wherever you can, watching their stories, that kind of thing, or signing up for coaching, mentoring in person, online, or even just changing your friendship circles. Stuff like that is so powerful. If you can be in that energy of someone who has what you want already, you are going to pick up some of their characteristics without even thinking about it. Anyway, I want to discuss 2 of the characteristics that fit people generally have. There are multiple, and I'm not saying you have to have these, but you kind of do, really. If you want to have results that last forever, then it is really important that you do start to embody these traits. So the first one is that fit people don't take breaks from being fit, right? So when you are going through your journey and you get to a time where you want to go away on holidays, just say you want to go away for a month, you really don't want to think about working out during that month. That is okay. You do not have to work out for that month, but it comes down to your mindset, right? You have to change it from I'm just taking a break for the month to I am not going to work out. I deserve this because I have been so consistent up to this point. I'm going to get back into things as soon as I get home. So it's part of the plan. I am not working out. I'm giving myself permission to fully recover for that month. And as I said, it's part of the plan, right? You're not having a break. You're following the plan. Now, this almost sounds silly because you're probably thinking it's the same thing. You're not going to work out for that month. But there is a big difference between stopping and starting and putting the accelerator on and then taking the accelerator off again and then putting it on again. Because if you put the accelerator on, take it off a bit, then put it back on, you're going to keep moving forward. And it's not like you have to start again. You're just moving forward and you're pushing down harder in certain phases of your life. If you decide to have a break, if you decide to completely stop, I'm telling you, it is so much harder to start again. I see this with my clients, right? There's 2 types of people. There's the client that will come to me and say, Jodie, I'm going away from this date to this date. I don't need any workouts. I'm just going to focus on my food and I'm going to be as active as possible while I'm there. I'm going to be back on this date, so I will talk to you then. And then there's the other type that says, Jodie, I'm going away for 3 weeks. I'm not going to get time to work out and I don't really want to, so I'm just going to have a break from everything. I'm not going to worry about anything while I'm gone and I'll get back to it when I get back. They fully take a break and you know what happens? 90% of the time, they don't get back to it. They don't come back. And you know where they end up in a year's time when I check in with them? They're still stuck in the same place that they were when they left. Whereas the other client that kind of just made it part of their plan, they end up so much further ahead because they kept going. They did get back into it as soon as they got back because it wasn't like they were starting again. They were just continuing where they left off. Small things like that are so powerful. All right, so the next characteristic that a fit person has is that they know how to live at maintenance. That means they know how to live in a way that maintains their results. Now, this is so much harder than you might think because you think the hard part is staying in a deficit or getting your workouts in, building muscle, whatever it is for you. Maybe it's all of it. It is all hard in some respect, and that is okay. But maintenance is hard because you have to understand that when you have this external factor like losing weight or looking better or building muscle or you're aiming for some metric like getting stronger or in this percentage body fat, whatever your goal is, when you're aiming for that goal, you have something to reach for. That is a driving factor for going to the gym, for tracking your food, for paying attention to what you're eating. Like, I'm not saying you have to track your food forever, you shouldn't, but when it comes to then just maintaining, that driving force is often gone. So you kind of need to have a bigger picture driving force as well. For me, for example, I don't want chronic disease. I want to live for as long as possible, and I want to have the highest quality of life I can as I get older. And so every workout I do now is investing in my future self and my ability to do that. That gets me to gym, even if I don't necessarily have a goal to maintain muscle or lose body fat or whatever the regular kind of goals are when it comes to transforming your body. So it's really something to think about. You need to learn how to maintain throughout your journey, whether that is throughout, and there should really be phases where you kind of are in a maintenance phase, and that is okay, because that's how you're going to keep going for long enough to get to your dream body, right? Because it takes a lot of time. There will be periods where you kind of do get overwhelmed, and maybe you do need to take the accelerator off a little bit, right? And kind of reprioritize certain things in your life, but don't just stop altogether. Don't stop working on your health and your body ever, because it is so important at the end of the day. And remember, everything else is so much harder if you're operating in a body that doesn't feel good. So if you're chipping away at improving your health, feeling better, looking better, all of your body composition goals at the same time as your other goals, that is so much better than just putting your body to the side while you focus on something else. I know it's often the case until you have some chronic disease that you don't prioritize your body because you take it for granted and you think it can wait. But really, there is no better time to start working on your body than now. And understanding that it is okay to go through these maintenance phases throughout your journey, that is going to take a lot of the pressure off from having to be at this place by a certain time or by having to be perfect and all of that. And then you're going to be able to chip away at things whilst you do so much more. And then you're going to look back at things in 5 years' time and be like, wow, how did I do all of that? Maybe the maintenance phase comes at the end of your journey as well, and you really do focus on maintaining and making sure you are maintaining, learning how to maintain, learning what drives you is something you need to focus on for a period just to get the hang of it. And then it kind of is part of you. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you liked it, please like it. And I will see you in the next video.